I'm going to play with the spawning tool as a Protoss on Asset Plant LE, and I'm going to choose easy way to defend 12 pool as my first build. So I'm going to take a look at the description now. Hi guys, in the tutorial about Starcraft 2, I explain you two ways to defend 12 pool in Zerg vs Protoss. In Starcraft 2, beginners have many difficulties to hold this kind of cheese. It's time to know how to hold it the easy way. I present you the standard hold using wall, gate zealot, and a more easy way oriented for beginners but powerful at high level too, using full wall, gate, forge, and cannon. This kind of cheese can be really challenging to hold, but there are some ways to know about it. You need to scout it really fast, and the reason why Protoss scout early. That's the reason why Protoss scout early. This Zerg vs Protoss cheese is really engaging for the Zerg. There is no gas in the build order. If you hold it with no damage, you are far ahead. It's the first cheese to learn to hold. From bronze to grandmaster, many Zerg do it. Okay, that's interesting. So we basically, as far as I'm aware here, would rely on very well placed cannons and a wall-off that could help us hold this kind of a play. From the Zerg.
We don't have enough minerals.
And so it begins. A couple of my workers needs to start going in. So I'm starting with potential wall here. So the pylon is in production, and
seems more pylons are required.
It looks like we will be building on a simulator. I think it said no gas, but there will be gas. Now, what's interesting about this is we will be going forge first, and that's the stopping power, as far as I'm aware, which is pretty much the forge, the gate. Fine. Next, I will need the cybernetics core. So I'm waiting. Photon cannons. Okay, so a photon cannon has to be placed very strategically, and that is probably the way to go for it. Okay, another simulator. There should be eventually a video on how he did this, but there are two ways. You can build the cannons here, or you can build the cybernetics core and build the cannons behind the cybernetics core. This still creates a passage into the main base that can be blocked with the pylon, as you can see, but the cannons themselves would be a lot more protected against multiple links this way. In any case, let's continue here, and what do we see? The next thing I need to go for is
construct additional pylons.
A stalker a warp gate research.
We need more pylons.
Okay, and robotics facility. The pylons are here, and I'm even gonna go for more. Also the Twilight Council. And things like adepts need to go down. Another nexus as well. Right there. That's something I've missed out on.
Need more minerals.
I'm here in the shadows.
Okay, this guy needs to go here and block the entry. Unfortunately, it doesn't show just how far reaching that is. That's the photon cannon is. Now, as you can see, if I make a mistake as a Protoss, I can't kind of undo it. I have to rebuild the Nexus in the proper way.
I'm here in the shadows.
And newly built units will be sent there. Now, what else? I need an immortal. Okay.
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
Just enough money for that. Resonating glaives. Now, that would increase my adept ability to fight by increasing the adept attack speed by 45%. Next, I'm going for a sentry and 2 additional gateways. That's 1, and now the second one done. Alright, then I build another sentry.
I return to serve.
And these are solely for defensive purposes, as far as I'm aware, due to their abilities such as like force field creation.
I am the heart.
And so on.
We are one. You require my.
Okay, then I'm going for additional adepts here. More.
Need more minerals for that.
Of these. And all in all, I will be constructing simply a few gateways. I mean, warp gates. Alright. And
Iron shall be glory to the Daylon.
In this way I can kind of warp them
Upgrade complete.
a bit differently. Also, now that the warp gates are here, I don't really need them inside of my queue, so I just kind of have to take them away. Okay, and that will be it. With the V button I can make sure that
Construct additional pylons.
all of these are
I'm here in the shadows.
placed correctly.
I feel your presence.
Okay, so let's take a look once again here and see if I missed anything. So I had to build a hell of a lot of adepts.
Seems more pylons are required.
And I need to go for a charge right here in the Twilight Council and build
Nothing
even
left
more
in that
zones.
mineral cluster.
So in this way I would be able to defend against a early Zerg cheese, and the kind of most important thing here is to just kind of
Mineral field depleted.
have the cannons in place so that they could provide us with
My meditation is all my life for ire.
I think we've completely mined out a mineral field.
so that they could
Construct additional pylons.
provide us with some
Our duty is cold is the
Combat awaits.
justice. State thy bid.
Where shall we march? Give us your command.
We Na Adam Atum.
some additional firepower when we need them. So basically I'm queuing up units.
Sadari.
These on the
I am the voice.
We serve with pride.
I'm gonna get
Require my skill.
Najakar Mina.
on G. So basically
Let your
Adept.
will be heard.
a range is 4 while
State thy bidding.
immortals
serve forever.
and stalkers
Cold is the void.
are at 6. The sentry is at 4. A sentry is
We're
a
done.
unit
Mineral field depleted.
that would give me illusions, so it's important. Now
Combat
We stand
the
as
zealots and adepts need to kind of be
fire.
one. Orange is
Yes,
the front.
Executor.
and in this way they have to not fall behind and walk behind everybody else's backs. Also, I may as well get some of these.
I think we need more pylons.
Okay, I'm gonna get myself more
I'll work
pylons.
that in.
Alright, so let's move forward. As you can see, adepts are already falling a bit behind.
we are the blade.
Let your will.
So, oh wow, finally, let's do this. And here,
Energy's too low.
I'm getting many of these illusions, and I hope that the illusions will start tanking my army quickly. Alright, let's go. And you see, it's good to have kind of stalker illusions because these are without a doubt going to be an armored units, and these armored units are much better at tanking damage than any other units out there. Okay,
Let our enemy.
Got a power field.
what's next?
I am here in the shadows.
Looks like I do have a war prism, that's good. The war prism can be operational now. One of the mistakes in this area that could be kind of done is clicking on this structure accidentally, and it's kind of a mistake to do. Okay, let's now get inside of the enemy base here. And it's time to blast everybody through here.
Seems more pylons are required.
Okay,
Here in the shadows.
that's it. And so, I'm gonna do this again. So far, I've just kind of learned that The photon cannons are the most important thing. Now, the next important thing in that build is to know where exactly, when exactly, and what kind of
minerals.
units I have to construct. Okay. In any case,
That has to be warped in on top of a geyser.
okay. So first of all, I'm building the pylon and moving on with some additional units. Also, I could get myself on a simulator. This guy can wait here. And now the gateway and the simulator forge. So it looks like the gateway is first, indeed. And then after that is the forge. I like the forge because I like actually the upgrades quite a bit. Now the cybernetics core is the next objective, as well as a bit of waiting. And a photon cannon. It says only one photon cannon here is needed, though. Forge was built for much quicker than, not much, but reasonably quicker. Okay, here I'm building the cybernetics core, and it looks like a really cool wall up. Okay, and here we can build this. Done. So the photon cannon is going to be very useful. The next objective is the Nexus. Okay, it's built precisely where it's supposed to be built. Okay, here I'm gonna go for another simulator. So basically I still need some more here. It looks like
That'll cost more minerals than we have.
I missed out on the pylon.
I think we need more pylons.
So I'm gonna get one there and another one here. Okay, and in this way I may have to wait a little. Now let's take a look. There is no gas in the build order. If you hold it with no damage or power head, it looks like that's a mistake because there's a hell of a lot of gas around. In any case, I built two
Can't work that in.
structures there, and
need more minerals for that.
that's not good. Okay, here let's just kind of build a war prism. Will have to be constructed on the depth as well. A pylon is already done. A sentry, resonating glaives, so right there, this will help with adepts. Then I need that war prism, and I start with,
we don't have enough minerals.
The gateways now. At the same time, I'm trying to make sure that I'm constructing the workers as well. In probably the best case scenario, I have to have like only one worker at one point, and like I have to kind of consistently add more. Okay, so that's done. I need then another two gateways. The war prism is here. This pylon is here so that I could kind of wall myself up here if the need arises. And That's the thing. As well, the robotics facility, I need that immortal. And next, I forgot to go for the war prism research there. I'm gonna go and build myself a pylon. And